Sophia looked at the bizarre footage for a moment and didn't know how to explain it. But he thought the whole thing was a bit strange, and Feldman was instead getting more and more excited. He wanted to draw this monster out and finish this great work. So he found an open field and set up his camera. After turning the lens on and off each time, the dark figure got a little closer to him, until it was only a step away from him when he suddenly got scared and hurriedly turned off the camera. Back at the apartment, Sophia was a little scared as she watched Feldman getting crazier and crazier. After Feldman fell asleep, he suddenly found a book with a detailed record of the discovery and the process of the experiment, which made Sophia more or less wonder if all these contents were Feldman's creations. Perhaps it was only by thinking this way that he didn't have so much fear in his heart. However, what happened next made Sophia completely believe that it was all true. Just a few days later, Sophia suddenly received a phone call from Fetterman, who looked nervous and told Sophia to hurry to the apartment to take away all the videos. Sophia arrived at the apartment to find Fetterman in a trance, his eyes wide open in anger, his entire eyeballs gaping out of their sockets. Fetterman whispered to him that one morning he woke up and just as soon as he opened his eyes, he realized that the black shadow was standing by his window. He just blinked his eyes and the monster came into his house. He had not dared to blink his eyes for half an hour and he said that the monster was now less than a meter away from him. Sophia was making horrible faces peering at him and he had one more chance to blink. After that the monster would be on his face. After hearing Fetterman's incoherent words, Sophia carefully picked up the box, and when he got closer he realized that Fetterman had glued his eyelids. Finally Fetterman told Sophia that he had installed surveillance in the house and that he would film everything that happened next, and that this time tomorrow you would come back and pick up the footage and finish the story. After saying this he angrily told Sophia to get the hell out of there. The time came the next day, when Sophia arrived at Fetterman's apartment. He didn't find Fetterman and took the camera, along with the surveillance and Fetterman's journal. Turning to the last page, he saw Fetterman's final plan. Feitman pointed the camera at the mirror. He wanted to get a shot of the dark figure disliking his face as he blinked for the last time, and then smashed the monster with a hammer. Within days of watching the information and final footage that Feldman had left him, he saw Feldman's death on the news. The report reported that Feldman's body had been left in the bathroom after being crumbled into pieces. It was only then that Sophia believed that it was all true, because that day after he had watched the black shadow in the video, which had appeared in front of the camera, he had woken up the next day, and with every blink of his eyes, the black shadow had gotten a little closer to him. Now, that black shadow was less than 100 meters away from him, looking at him eerily.